It's the first of the year. I'm gonna try to not curse. We'll see. Alright.
Level, body slam you through the rubble. Hosted by your Diva, Queen of Sad Style Lisa.
Hi there, my little demons and divas. Bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. ¿Qué la que hay? Estamos activados. Mi gente, what is going on? It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva. And today, I want to talk about AEW's Brodie Lee's celebration of life, which I thought was absolutely perfect. So it was hard to sit here and try to do a high fives when the entire episode was incredible and perfect. But I will talk about the moments that made me cry the most. Before I do any of that, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get an alert when I upload a new video. If you would like to follow me in any of my other social media, it is at NYC Demon Diva on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. All my social media is in the description below. So, this last Wednesday, did I tell you to subscribe? Yeah. Alright. This last Wednesday, AEW had a tribute show for Brodie Lee, and it was absolutely incredible. It was extremely emotional. It united the entire community, which is what it needed to be. I felt that Wednesday was about us coming together and celebrating and honoring Jon Huber, Luke Harper, Brodie Lee. It wasn't about wars, it wasn't about who did the tribute better, none of that. None of that. And it really did feel like we united. If you were able to get into social media, everybody was watching. Even WWE superstars were tweeting and watching along. And I know that I like to call these shows high fives, but I thought the show from top to bottom was perfect. I don't know what else they could have done to make that show more perfect. And honestly, you guys know I'm not an avid watcher of AEW, but the way that they have treated the family, the way that they handled this, they just earn my respect to a whole new level. I admire everything that they're doing right now, and that really is what makes a company. It's moments like this and how they handle it. And again, I have a lot of respect for AEW and the way that they handle this entire situation, the way that they are treating the family, the way that they treated the family throughout the last few months of Jon being sick, and the way that I know they are going to be treating the family in the future. Jon has nothing to worry about. He can go to heaven and have amazing matches against some of the greats that are up there, because his family will be well taken care of down here, and I can just tell that there's so many people that are going to be watching over them. That being said, it's hard for me to pick 5 things, but I decided what made me the most emotional, what really made an impact when I was watching the show. I cried on multiple occasions. So the moments that made me cry the most are in my 5 highlights of this show. And I like to start with Jon Moxley's promo. Oh my god, those were words from the heart, and those words were so powerful. Jon Moxley is something else on the mic, but this felt different, and he talked about the wrestling community uniting. I just absolutely loved everything about that promo. It hit home. Like, you could tell that this man meant a lot to him, and everything that he was saying was just, it was perfect. It was perfect. And yeah, it really hit home. I had nothing to say other than those were some powerful words by Jon Moxley. And I know that a lot of people are going to say he never disappoints on the mic, but this was different. It was completely different. This was real, you know. Number 2, Eric Rowan making his appearance. Oh my god, that was, you know, if you're like me, I'm a WWE fan. I know Luke Harper, I know the Wyatt family. That's how I know this guy. So I know that Bray can't be there because of bullshit, because for these kind of things people should put their companies and egos aside and make exceptions. I get it, but oh crap, I curse, damn it. All right. But when he showed up, it really hit me, because that's when you just go back to the Luke Harper that I knew. And Eric Rowan hasn't been singing forever. And if you think about Luke Harper, when they broke up the Wyatt family, he stayed with Eric. They won the SmackDown tag team. Then this big dude just pulls out the sign and starts crying, and you are just crying with him. I absolutely loved it. And I have to just give a quick shout out, which is on my honorable mentions, to Jericho on commentary, because first of all, he was amazing on commentary. I really enjoy Chris Jericho on commentary, but he started screaming, "He doesn't even work here!" And I was laughing and crying at the same time. It was perfect. I thought Jericho did an awesome job on commentary. He told us we could cry if we wanted to. The moments that he made us laugh didn't feel out of place. It was just perfect. It was perfect. So yeah, Eric Rowan's appearance just really made the tribute just chef kiss. Number 3 will be that the Dark Order and the wrestling all around that night was really good. It is my understanding that Tony Khan allowed Brodie Jr. to book the matches, and you know what? He has a great future as a booker too. I know he wants to wrestle, but if he ever wants to consider booking some matches, he did a good job. And in addition to that, you could tell that they were wrestling with a purpose. Colt Cabana came out there and he looked better than ever before. He was moving, I don't know how to explain it. He was just so good. I don't remember him being that smooth in the ring in a while. John Silver, who we all heard his stories with Brodie, when I don't even know how he wrestled and kept it together, but when the bell rang and he just fell down to his knees, that was one of the most emotional moments of the show. And yeah, overall, I love how they were able to put their storylines and everything that they had going on aside for one night only to celebrate. Like, this night, wrestling wasn't fake. It was actually real, if you know what I mean. And everything got put aside for this, and I absolutely loved it. Number 4 was all the backstage interviews and video packages that they put together throughout the show, interviewing some people. Some of the highlights was Jericho had a nice memory with Luke Harper in Abu Dhabi. I thought that was funny. I loved Kingston's entire backstage little interview, and he talks directly to the kids. And I think it was Darby, I don't remember who said that if there was a Mount Rushmore of fathers in wrestling, Brodie Lee will be up there. What a quote. And based on what we know now, yeah, I agree, he was one hell of a dad. So, and number 5 is the entire final segment. I ugly cried. I bawled. Like, I made noises while crying, kind of crying. The promo that Cody cut, when she came out to the ring with the boots, Brodie Jr. being there, Tony Khan, then giving little Brodie the belt, and now I heard that they're going to retire the belt and come up with a new design because that's Brodie Jr.'s belt. I'm telling you, the way AEW handled this is just so beautiful. It was emotional. It was very emotional, but it was perfect. I don't know what else I can say outside of the fact that I just enjoyed the whole thing. There's not a single thing that I would have done differently. There's not a single thing that they should have added. Everything was just perfect. The video tribute that they paid at the end, as soon as they showed the picture of him and Bray, that's when I really lost it, because I love that they acknowledge his WWE life. They show pictures of him with Xavier Woods. They show pictures of him with Becky Lynch. Like, they didn't care. And Tony Khan bought the rights to the song so that they can own that tribute forever. My God. Like, I used to listen. I was not too fond of Tony Khan, okay? And I have to say, he earned my respect with the way that this whole thing is being handled. Props to him all the way. And another honorable mention will be the MJF spot, even though I didn't really like him wearing the Puerto Rican tights. I'm just saying. But the MJF spot was perfect in a time like this, and I know that we don't know a lot, but it does sound like the family was preparing for this. Like, it's being made known that it was going to be a miracle, him recovering. So the fact that they have been taking care of the family, respecting the privacy, but most importantly, put that big of a smile on a kid who just lost his father and his idol's face, that is priceless. And everybody in the wrestling industry has just gone out of their ways to like really make sure that this kid is happy and taken care of, and I'm just very touched by all the tributes. So yeah, that's my 5 highlights of AEW. If you guys like me covering AEW, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll continue to do like I do the high fives for Raw and SmackDown. If you like me to do high fives for AEW, I can add it to the I don't know how to say. I can add it to the rotation. There we go. I can add it to the rotation. I hope that you guys all have a healthy 2021 full of blessings. I wish you lots of peace, lots of love. I want to thank you for supporting me and watching my content. And until next time, adios. Mwah. I didn't really curse that much. I'm kind of proud.
Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arena. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady could, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl, it's a low, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah,